Hey YouTubers, it's Diana with Homeschoolific, and here is my more extended video about things that I'm purging. So I said I was going to do a video about things I'm going to purge, or I have been purging, and so this is the video. Hopefully I'm getting footage in here. If I don't, y'all realize it's just a mom's life, and that's what it is. But yeah, so that's what this video is about. So just, hopefully it's not too long. Grab some tea. I'm gonna try not to cry, and here we go. So one of the many things I'm purging is some of these here books. It's more over there and more over there and more all around, particularly books that are too young for my kids. I have some keepsakes that I'm just gonna keep for the grandkids, but that's about it. Another thing that we ended up purging is our things that we're doing that doesn't fit into our day-to-day life for next school year. One thing in particular is my business that I was running, which was teaching kids how to homestead. And though I loved and adored what I was doing, and it has been something that I am missing more than I thought. We run a business, and I am the financial person in that business, and I am often behind, and so adding more to that just didn't make sense. My husband purged also a lot of commitments that he had, and while I, along with the business that I was running, I did purge that. I guess it's one of 3 businesses, because I'm kind of doing Homeschoolific, but this has been kind of passive. It's kind of why I can stick around. It makes no money, but my other business did. It made money, and so but for the exchange, it didn't make sense to do that. But my husband also has purged a lot of commitments, and we've been kind of narrowing in on our commitments. I picked up a big commitment because I did not pray and check in it beforehand, but it's what it is. So I also had to navigate around that, because I'm not one to give up because I didn't do my part in asking the right questions and everything like that. So that's another thing too. Another thing that we purged was obviously the obvious things. I've taken a lot of clothes that I can't fit anymore as I've been losing weight. I've placed those in other places just in case I lose my mind. God willing, I won't, but I'm human, so I just wanted them out of the way. Purge old clothes, shoes, things like that you think after only 3.5 years of living here, and we do make regular trips to Goodwill and places like that we would not need to purge as much, but we did. Anything that was just not serving anymore and just sitting there just in case, I've been purging. I'm still purging. Another thing that we purged are some of our systems that don't serve us anymore. My kids are all getting older, so to put it in retrospect, I am homeschooling my 18-year-old niece. I am homeschooling my 17-year-old son, and I'm homeschooling my 10-year-old son. There are things that we have had that doesn't add up anymore. Also, because my 17-year-old son is so profoundly dyslexic, as I have spoken about many times on this channel, the focal point has been on him a lot. So we've had to change a lot of things because my 10-year-old needs a good focal point on him. And so not that I didn't focus on him, but he needs that light shine on him big time. So we have adjusted that, and we have put I'm doing a dual credit program for my older kids to be able to get them through school. Well, my 17-year-old. To get them through school and to give me a hand, and to allow me to really hone in on my 10-year-old. That doesn't mean that we're not actually still homeschooling. My son is still being homeschooled. He's just doing both. And then mindsets, things that I felt like I absolutely had to do, I'm purging some of those ideas. Now and then one other thing that I am purging, I mentioned in my short, that I am also downsizing my homestead. And this has been probably the most emotional part of it. I'm not going to grow a garden. I'll keep my garden that's existing alive. I'm not going to grow a new garden for the fall. It doesn't mean I'm not going to keep gardening. I just need time. And you can only produce so much time. You can't produce more time, right? So I have to cut back. since I don't have my homestead school, having all the animals that we had isn't as necessary. So we're purging animals. We're taking back a lot of the animals that we have and we're finding them good homes, or we're allowing our animals to not live in the barn, and they have shelter and stuff like that, but they can roam the property and stuff like that. I'm not milking my goat anymore. I let her dry out. Just a lot of things like that. I sought therapy, guys. It's been tough. Some of the things I've been purging has been a hard thing. So yeah. And then the last thing I am purging is for my weight loss journey. I am purging alcohol. I don't drink a ton, but I have a few drinks a week, and it is just not serving me. It's mostly just red wine, dry red wine, because I enjoy it, and it's just not serving me for losing weight. So I'm purging that. It's like a lot of things, and after coming out of COVID, lockdowns, moving, I just feel like I shouldn't be giving up more things. But we're purging because life looks different. And that's the thing, like, as you know, I mean, whether you're a homeschooler or not, but as homeschoolers, we have to pivot a lot with what's happening and what our lives are changing. And this is the first time in my life I don't have little kids. All my kids are middle school or older now. So yeah, it created a massive pivot. So a lot of purging, a lot of changes. Getting rid of some of the fun things that we have had in the classroom that are very kiddish and very, appropriate for when you have young kids in your class. And not that my guy, he's still young, but he's not like, little. I don't need those things anymore. So I gotta get rid of them. And yeah, so purge sounds like a lot, and it is a lot, but it's opening up for more. And my mom would always say, don't hold your hand so tight that nothing can get out of trying to hold on to things, because currency happens when you have your hand cussed. So that's what I'm doing. I'm trying to do what my mama taught me: keep that hand cradled and let things come in and out, cradle them. And as I have had little children in my home for over 24 years, it's a new place, and it's different and it's uncomfortable, but it's okay. And that's part of the journey. So I hope you guys are well and safe, and I hope you enjoyed this video, and I hope you guys are purging some things too, because we all need to purge. Oh, and then also the purging that I'm doing too is also too for organization, because I am notoriously unorganized in certain areas of my life. I have gotten better over the time, but I often hold on to too many things. So it's all that. Anyways, like and subscribe, comment and tell me what you're doing to prepare for the new school year below. Bye guys.